is this big ring around, can you see it on the edge there? Around the moon. A really large circle. Apparently it's because of the ice particles that are up there. Never seen something like that before. Can't see it now. What's happening, Beijos? What's happening? Hey? So, Beijos has returned after disappearing for a couple of days. He is definitely, what do you call it when cats are on heat? When they're trying to mate. And he is booked in to have his neutering done next Wednesday. And yes, in the meantime, because he has started to like mark his territory inside the house, which obviously is not good. So I thought I had a little bit more time to get him sorted, but obviously not. So he's booked in next week, and hopefully he's going to stop doing these things that aren't very pleasant. Hey, Beijos. And he has this wonderful talk at the moment, don't you? You want to go out? Do you want me to open this door? Yeah? See you soon. Behave. Okay. Yep. He's off again. George has just rescued this tiny little lizard from the water tank, and so we're going to relocate it into our bathroom. Explore. So tiny. There he goes. And I'm just going to put my finger there. Is it, well, just, oh yeah, put your finger there. You've got very long fingers though, but that's how small he is.
Welcome home.
So sweet. Look at his little tongue coming out. Our next little job here to put some finishing touches was to secure the plastic that we put on the roof here with a piece of wood. And a lot of people mentioned about how's the water going to flow down from the roof because it's going down the back. What we did was, you can see this plastic that's here. This is going down the back of the woodshed, and so therefore when the water goes down off the roof, down the back where the wall is, it's not actually touching the wood at all, so the wood's not getting wet, and then it just runs out naturally where the water would run off anyway. And so now we're just securing another piece of wood along the top here to hold the plastic at the top here, because originally we stapled it, which obviously is not, well, it probably would have stayed for a while, but it's better to protect it and put a piece of wood to hold everything into place. And it's also connecting the three pallets together as well. So we have a new tool. I've been wanting one of these for a while, and we're going to use it to cut the tiles for the roof of the log shed. So let's see how this goes. See what you mean. have a cut.
That's not a good one.
So that just didn't work very well. Look, this is the one we just used, but like it's cut hardly anything and it's reduced all of that amount. And all it's done is made a tiny little mark on the tile. That's not what I was expecting. We've now got a diamond cutter. Whoa, this will do the job apparently. Let's see.
Yeah?
Well, it cut it.
Ta-da-da.
Let's see if it fits. We're going out again in a minute, my love.
Yeah, but I want to have space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Aha!
That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted.
Perfecto!
Exactly that.
Bravo! The roof is finished. Look how... See George at the end waving his arms. Look how beautiful this edge is. How nice is that? Beijos is on his way to the vets so that he can be neutered. He's not very happy that he's in a box, of course, but he's doing good. There's a Javelina. Oh. It's up there. That is the first time I've seen Javelina around here. Part of the Portuguese way is, once they've pruned the olive trees, is to burn all the branches. And this has been going on for many years, and there's reasons, we are told, why it's potentially done, but also those olive branches are a huge resource. They can be cut, they can be chipped into mulch and then used on other plants and trees around your land. And you can cut the branches into also sticks and use them in your fire as well. So although you're still burning them, at least they're having a secondary purpose rather than what's happening right now. And so Georges and I are thinking along the lines that for the next olive season that we want to buy a mulcher, and we want to collect or offer that we take the branches from our neighbours' lands and then we repurpose them. And we have actually started doing that already. You might have seen that in an earlier video. We have bought this bamboo that's going to come down the front to cover the front of the woodshed. And so one piece will go here. Perfect, look at that, that aligns perfectly. And then another piece the other end. So we have to cut this bamboo the right size length. Oh, you're just going in half?
Yeah.
Shall we check that that's the right length?
Yep.
Before we do that as well. It's not quite long enough.
Does it need to go to the bottom?
Well, can you move it down on the top, that top bit? It doesn't have to be right on the top, does it? So that would be better. If it was cut, then that's going to be more or less towards the bottom. I feel like we're going to have to weight it down. Looking at how that's hanging, I feel like we'll need to have it weighted down with something on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to be quick for the first one so that you don't have to hold.
Right, let's position it first. Where it should be. I can't see necessarily if it's right.
Just a bit more to me.
And higher. Or like that.
Just a bit higher. Mm-hmm.
Do we want these wire bits going on the inside?
Well, in fact, we can cut them afterwards as well.
All right.
You can already stop.
That's such a...
But I'm gonna put more than that.
Yeah. But that is
That's nearly
perfect. It's I think once it's stretched itself out, that's good.
there. Yeah.
So we're putting it in with simply a screw and then a fixing, I don't know, what's that, like a fixing plate or something into the wood, and that is the perfect job for this. So we've got the bamboo hanging in the front, and we have made a little ingenious system so we can roll it up and hook it up so we can get the logs out, which I will show you later. But at the moment we're just kind of stretching it out a bit, and oopsie, Georges has used his diving weights with a clip just to hold the ends on the end, so it's going to stretch and pull down the bamboo so it's as long as it can be. And then on this end here we have this overlap, and so we need to just cut down just this side of the wire actually, down here, so that it's not sticking out the end here, and so we can then put some more bamboo coming down this side to protect it all as well from the rain. We've got the big boy out now.
Yeah, but the position is not good. It's not good. Far too close. Too close. Yeah.
Oh yes. George is making our own music. I hope it doesn't get copyrighted.
Up and up.
Beautiful. We are back to some beautiful sunny days, and I am coming down to the field today because where I covered the area in black plastic, it is really ready to start preparing the ground so that I can get some vegetables in, and that's what I want to do today to start that preparation. And so my first job is to go and get some of the old tiles so that I can put them at the ends to mark the ends of where this bed is going to be. Now, these tiles are great because they interlock. Now I just have to remember I need it higher, so the interlocking, put them around the wrong way. That's it. So they interlock like this, so that's going to be great. So I'm going to start I'm going to see how many I'm going to need. So let's first by laying them down. And we can see. Oh, it's so beautiful and warm today. That's the wrong way round. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Because which way round do I want them on the outside? Yeah, the nice way. So, of course. Gosh, I'm hot. I'm going to have to take my jumper off. Whew. So, I reckon 3 more for this side. And I do want to do the other side too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 each side. Okay. Pretty almost perfect. Now, I think I want it right up against this piece of wood. I'm just going to try and maybe I'm going to just make a bit of a groove. And let's see what happens. Now, I think when I did this before, I broke tiles. But they were different tiles. So I think these ones are square ones. But I might need to put something on the top to distribute the force. So I'm not going to break tiles. Let's just see. Okay, or maybe I need to help it a little bit more. Whoopsie. Right, yeah. That's not going to work because that's going to break the tiles. Okay. So I need to get something to put on the top of the tiles. Okay. So let's try this again. I have a piece of wood. Okay. This is going to take quite some doing, I feel. Just to give it a bit of rather than big smacks. Let's just go for little taps. And maybe what I'm going to do is backfill, obviously, the soil a bit so it stays there. I think that's going to work. Right, so say that I go straight I'm feeling like I should lay the tiles down here so that I don't go off piste, so to speak. Okay, let's do that. So there goes. Nope. What? I don't go that way. I go this way. Just to show you what I'm doing here, I'm digging this gully here along, putting the tiles in like this, then I'll backfill the soil onto the tiles to secure them, and then I'm going to get some nice rocks from around the land. Well, there's some here already, these ones will probably do, and put them at the back of the tiles. This is how the vegetable area is now looking. It took longer than I thought it was going to do to put those tiles in there along the end, and yeah, I think that's probably all that I'm going to manage to get done for this week's video. Yeah, I'm just going to continue on with the process and put the other tiles on the other end. Yep. And then I'm going to start filling it with lots of good stuff. Okay, so Beijos is home.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hola.
To the pain. All is good. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, shaven. Gosh, that's really interesting because the other cat that I saw had it done didn't. Nice balls. Or not. Well, all's well. Huh? All's well because you're eating. Oh, you haven't got much there though. So all seems good.